kada annabi.
Zamfarawa mu ƙara hamdala, wanga gwamnati mu jinjina mata. Dauda ya cancanci ya kama mu taimaka mashi mu ƙara addu'a.
Of some of my better guests that were able to raise. Hours earlier, this event, we have a visitor, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and he's been represented at this occasion. Lawal, you are most sincerely welcome, sir. He's represented by the Ambassador for Architect Yusuf and you are most sincerely welcome, sir. The President of the Chancellor of the dinner that was organized in honor of His Royal Highness in University Gusau, the person of Honorable Isa Ezekiel Benjamin. Honorable Isa.
I'm delighted to be with you today on the combined third and fourth convocation ceremony of this great and promising university, the Federal University Gusau. I congratulate the university for achieving this feat in spite of the teething problems it has faced since inception. I wish to congratulate the parents as well as all the graduating students for dedicating their time and energy to attend this feat. We look forward to a bright and fulfilling future, irrespective of glooming of the challenges that we face as a nation and people. We pray and are working around the clock to change the tide. These problems too shall come to pass by the special grace of Almighty Allah. I want to specially welcome His Excellency, the visitor to the university, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is heavily represented by Professor Lawal. We are honored by your presence. Similarly, I welcome the Honorable Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Maman, and his entourage to Gusau, the modest capital of Zamfara State. I welcome and acknowledge the presence of all distinguished personalities, friends and families of the graduates, as well as visiting academics from across the country and all other guests that create time to join in this celebration of graduating a set of young Nigerians whose future, by the grace of Allah, will shape the destiny of our country Nigeria. I commend the leadership of the university for making the best use of the limited resources available to them in the faces of operational constraints amid competing demands. Despite these challenges, I have noticed a steady rise in student enrollment, an increase in the number of courses the university is offering in recent years. This is worthy of commendation. I congratulate the Vice Chancellor, the Senate, and congregation for this lofty achievement. Mr. Visitor, as a government, we are determined to educate the entire children of Zamfara, inshallah. Education is the enabler which provides the space and opportunity for easy social mobility in the world today. We are agreed with the fact that the block of security and other challenges that we face as a people is connected to the low level of education among our people, which is occasioned by the age-long distrust and inability to give the sector the necessary attention it deserves. To reverse the road, our government has declared a state of emergency on education, and we will continue to deploy substantial resources to the sector so that every child in the state is educated. In pursuit of the above objective, government has embarked on the following measures as short and medium-term strategies to reverse the road in the education sector. We have allocated substantial amounts of money to the education sector in our 2024 appropriation and hopeful to jack up the allocation to a higher level in 2025, 2026, as well as 2027 by the grace of Allah. We hope to achieve the 25% to 30% recommended allocation to the education as soon as possible. With reasonable allocation to the sector and efficient management of resources, we are optimistic that we will revive education infrastructure, hire more competent teachers, as well as train and retrain the existing ones. We will also increase enrollment in both basic and post-basic school through public enlightenment and creation of better learning as well as teaching environments. Education is free, and we hope to make it compulsory as well. We have also made handsome budgetary allocation to our tertiary institutions in the state to begin the correction process of lifting them to efficient levels. The Zamfara State University is preparing to undergo for the first time accreditation of its programs by the National Universities Commission. We have directed contractors who were forced out of sight by the previous administration to return to site, and we're hopeful that in the coming month, the permanent site of the university will be functional while courses will be accredited by the National University Commission, NUC. We inherited a state where the examination of fees for Yaye and NACO to the tune of billions of naira, they were not paid by the government for more than 3 years. We had to enter into special arrangements with the bodies, and payment has since commenced and will be completed very, very soon based on the terms and conditions agreed. To improve quality of education, government has awarded contract for the renovation as well as rehabilitation of basic and post-basic schools across the state. And we are going to do more in the coming month, inshallah. Work is ongoing and several have been completed, while others are at various stages of completion. The condition of school infrastructure we met in places it was horrible, and that is an understatement. We believe that with sustained efforts, we should repair all our schools in the shortest possible time. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are working around the clock to address the security challenges affecting our dear state. It's good for you to know without security, there are a lot of limitations in terms of what we will do and function effectively as a civilized society. We have developed an in-house security arrangement to assist the federal security agencies in taming the tide. The Community Protection Guard CPG is community security-driven strategy developed from within the communities, and we are hopeful it will, in collaboration with the nation's security outfits, help in addressing the huge challenges of security in Zamfara and Nigeria in general. Without security development would be a mirage. We call on all members of the community to pay special attention to matters of security around them, as security is a collective responsibility. We are all in it, so we need to do whatever we can to make sure we are security conscious. We must report all suspicious activities to relevant authorities as our contribution to bringing to the end of these menace, and this will go a long way if there is proper cooperation from within our community as well as all the security agencies. By the grace of God, the peace, security, and prosperity that our state was known for is not far-fetched. On this note, the government and people of Zamfara State wish to console the students as well as the parents of the abducted students of the university. Your Excellencies, the visitor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it will not be right to conclude these brief remarks without a summary of what we are doing to the right, the wrongs we inherited in coming, because the entire vehicle of service delivery to the people was broken down. We are reforming the civil service for efficiency as well as productivity. We have filtered down ministry from over 40 to just 16 at the moment. The Executive Council has shrunk from more than 36 commissioners to 18, while many agencies, departments, and directors of government whose functions were duplicated and overlapping have been either marked or completely scrapped. On assumption of office, we made salary arrears of about 3 months, which we promptly cleared. In the last 10 months, salaries of workers are paid by the 25th of every month, and inshallah, until the end of my tenure, we will continue to do that and also make certain improvements for the welfare of our civil servants. We believe this is a motivating factor among many others in order to improve efficiency of workers as well as service delivery. We have embarked on rehabilitation of infrastructure in Gusau and our rural areas across the 14 local governments of the state. The overall renewal program is not limited to Gusau alone, but all local government headquarters. To all those visiting Gusau, after a while, the difference is certainly clear, and we will do more to uplift the standard of our infrastructure in order to create better and enabling environment for easy life and for investors to come and for business to thrive in this state. We'll build roads and opening of the countryside for agriculture and mining for them also to thrive. As you know, Zamfara State is a place natural resources. We are optimistic that Zamfara State will be great very, very soon. Inshallah. The urban renewal agenda has many components apart from this. There is the water component, health, housing and environment. We will achieve complete transformation in all these sectors soon by the grace.
Ana ji mana, muna ji, muna ji nan, muna ji nan.
Within our limited resources, we will continue to render helping hands to the university. Our objective is to grow education in the state so that there is access and space for all our young people to attain the lofty heights that education provides. In conclusion, I congratulate the Federal University of South Education. I also congratulate all the graduates and their friends and families as we look forward to a brighter future. My prayer is that your exceptional shall come to provide special years of power. We have embarked on rehabilitation of infrastructure in Gusau as well as our rural areas. The urban renewal program is not limited to Gusau alone, but to all the 14 local government headquarters. For all those visiting Gusau after a while, I'm sure the difference is certainly very clear. And we will do more to uplift the standard of our infrastructure to create better and enabling environment for easy life and for investors to come in and for business to thrive. We are optimistic that inshallah Zamfara will be great. The urban renewal agenda has many components apart from the roads. There is the water component, health, housing, as well as environment. We will achieve a complete transformation in all these sectors soon by the grace of Allah. Within our limited resources, we will continue to render helping hands to this great university, the Federal University of Taron. Our objective is to grow education in our state so that there is access and space for all our young people to be trained to attain the lofty heights that that education provides. In conclusion, I congratulate the Federal University to solve joint convocation and ceremony. I also congratulate all the graduates and their friends and families as we look forward to a brighter future. My prayer is that the education will become a reality by the special grace of God. And before I hand over this mic, I want to introduce something going forward from this very congregation of today. The state government will be given 1 million prize for the overall best year. And this is starting from today. I also want to use this opportunity to also introduce something today which will be for the Sultan Muhammad Sa'ad al-Bakr III for the best behaved female student who also get 500,000. Under that same umbrella, we are also going to be giving 500,000 best graduating female students. I thank you all, and I wish you all the best in your life and for you. Assalamu alaikum.